Hi Taurus, hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. I hope you are having a good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome if you are a regular viewer, and yeah, welcome back, or welcome if you're new to the channel. Tongue-tied. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, welcome to another Taurus Tarot. Taurus Love Tarot, Taurus Love Reading. A reading where we're looking at their feelings for you, their intentions, their next steps, and the current energy in this connection. If you're navigating silence, distance, somebody has gone quiet or pulled back, or you're in a no contact situation, we're going to go in and get some clarity, bring forward some messages, some truths. Let's see what's going on. Okay, right off the bat, an apology here. Somebody has an apology to make. Six of Pentacles, by the way, the Moon in Taurus. That's your energy, Taurus. What are they giving here? Well, look at the cup. The Six of Pentacles are right there in the cup. And it's glowing because this is a moon energy. And that moon energy connecting to the moon, to the feelings, the water, the emotions. There is a sincere apology coming in here. What's been happening? It's healing. It's a sincere and healing apology coming in. Is there more and why? Most likely. We're going to dig in and find out. I just wanted to remind you that your Taurus Love Tarot readings, your Taurus zodiac sign is linked in the video description below under the playlists, the master playlists. You will find all 12 zodiac signs there. You will also find All Signs Love Tarot, All Signs Tarot, the Twin Flame Collective, Twin Flame readings. They're back, by the way, every week. All readings at the Tarot Closet are timeless, so trust the timing. Taurus, let's continue getting into your reading. The Devil card is here and the Four of Wands. Okay, so what is this apology connecting to? Obviously, this can be connecting to some, well, it is. It's connecting to some shadow energies. So it could be around money, a vice, even other people. Some of you are going to be seeing this person at maybe a wedding, Four of Wands, some kind of a gathering. That is a reunion energy. And that, I feel, if you're seeing them, is where this apology is going down. Now, not everybody can see each other. So let's dig in a little further here. Are you navigating a silence? Is there a distance here? Are you only talking through social media or emails, text message? Well, this person is waking up. This is somebody that you've been literally waiting to make a choice. This is somebody who's been having commitment issues. What that's specifically around, I feel like is tied to you. For example, you know what it is. Because they're waking up here and they're making a choice. Judgment is here. And look at their hand reaching out. It's like quite literally reaching out. Again, so representing the communication that's coming in for me already, whether it's at some kind of an event or it's through some sort of digital media. Maybe you talk on the phone. Wake up, make a decision, clarity, airing everything out. This is judgment connected to the crown chakra, the spiritual connection. And this is Archangel Gabriel, who specifically is connected to the sacral chakra, I feel, and the third eye chakra, I see, the self-awareness. And it's really clear that you have been waiting on this person to make a choice. And it looks like it's going down. Let's dive in deeper. Let's take a deep dive. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Taurus. Please show us the cards, Aho. Wow. So the Two of Swords is in reverse. Yeah, that's really validating. That's indecisive energy. In the head, indecisive, impulsive energy here with our Knight of Wands in reverse. The Six of Swords. It's time to communicate, literally. It hasn't been resolved. Like, everybody's still here. There's still a weight here, I feel. The Six of Swords energy around, like, it's time. Look what's here. The swords are represented in feathers, and there's 6 of them. So it's sort of like both of you here together in this boat, which is on the water. It's smooth. The water is smooth, and that's the emotional energy. And you can see ahead that there are some mountains here. One could call them obstacles. However, they're not in the way. There's just a reflection of them. So it's like moving that boat past that and talking about things. There is a light here on the other end. Looks kind of like the aurora type of energy. Interesting. The Hermit energy almost has that, but it's coming up from the steps. Look, holding on to the lantern. A really strong validation of getting clarity and coming out of there into the energy where you go after the Hermit, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And you're in that energy, Taurus, and that's a turning point. It's connected to Jupiter and timing, luck. I think it's more like timing, but it could be you just sort of see each other somewhere, or just things synchronize and it just works out, in terms of how you are able to talk, because it needs to happen. You're both here, and like, it needs to happen. But getting out of that Hermit energy and going into the Wheel of Fortune, which is also connected to the throat chakra, the communication. The World card is here. Wow. Timing for sure. Has somebody been ready? Somebody hasn't. Somebody's been available. Somebody hasn't. It's clear. It's a validation. It could be directly connecting to a choice about changing where somebody lives, whether it's across the street, town, city, state, country, or the world. This decision, this choice, life-changing energy, can obviously be connecting to things needing to be completed in each other's lives before moving into that energy of completing your picture, which can be things like marriage and coming together, life-changing decisions moving you forward to true purpose. As soulmates, I want to say. It's really strong here. The thing about the World card is, when you come out of here, you're moving into the Fool, and that's a new path. So this is where we are now. And it's also clear that some things have been going on our World card today. As you can see, there are monarch butterflies. There's a lot of them. They're all heading up. They're over the clouds here. And you can see in the clouds are represented here. Leo, Taurus, you, Aquarius, Scorpio energies. They wait until storms pass and winds die down. That's the thing. So the timing energy here is really clear, and it's right above the Six of Swords and catty corner with the Hermit. It's like time for a conversation, time for decisions, because things are not worked out at this point. There's a lot that has been unsaid. You can see it here in the Knight of Swords in reverse. Temperance is also in reverse, and that's an energy of, it's kind of like a all over the place sort of energy. And it's connected with the impulsiveness, and it's connected with a decision. The Five of Cups is here, and that's a straight validation for me that somebody does regret how things or what things were said the last time you talked and or saw each other, in particular, leaving you feeling like they didn't love you. They've held a lot back. The Page of Swords is here, Look at our Page of Swords today. It really fits with the Hermit for me today because I feel like they're kind of in that space of being alone and trying to write things or type things to say things. There is a little bit of an insecure energy around this person. Like they're not really sure how to approach it. You can see there's paper here, and there is a pen and a pencil. One of which would be a little more permanent when you write with a pen, and with a pencil, it's, you can erase it, but still. And I do want to validate if you are at any kind of distance, which some of you are anyway, even if you're just navigating a silence, an emotional distance, and it's across the street. There is some kind of looking in, spying energy, you could say, with our Page of Swords. But there are things that our Page of Swords is trying to figure out while they're here in this Hermit energy and communicate to you, one of which is really clear. Speaking of clear, look in this Five of Cups. Scorpio energy, by the way. Mars and Scorpio. This glass isn't clear. You can't really see outside of it. It's water, the emotional energy. The Ace of Wands. Wow. Connected with the Page of Swords around what they want to do, like the plan they're making here. Communication is really clear. The Wheel of Fortune is also here. And look where it is, Taurus. It's right here with this energy we already brought in. You come out of the Hermit, you go into the Wheel of Fortune, and that's where things start to change. Now that's up and it's down. It's the cycles of life. And it's up here. It's a new cycle. It's turning for the good, you could say. And your energy is here, as well as Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Connected to Jupiter. And that's expansive. Prosperity, growth. Again, around the timing. And it's also connected to the throat chakra. So coming out of this silence, like breaking the silence, getting out of the no contact situation, having a conversation, being led by this person's regret around everything that has happened up to this point. Yeah, so this was somebody who was being selfish and was just only seeing things one way. Both around some impulsivity, which, by the way, I do have to validate, Taurus, if there has been any type of vice energy that this has been around, like choose between this vice, that does come through for me. The Eight of Wands is here. Really validating around the communication. Mercury, Sagittarius, and Mercury energy. The Chariot is also here. The Moon in Cancer. Two dolphins, as you can see on our Chariot today. In the water. They're both kind of in front of this boat. So the movement is probably likely pretty fast. That's emotional energy. And that's the thing about the Chariot. It's like getting through the obstacles, the emotional obstacles, in particular, even with our card today, making a decision. Eight of Wands, the communication is really clear. This does feel like a really long-awaited, necessary, emotional conversation between you and this person. Like you need some answers. Some decisions need to be made. The Chariot, the Eight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the World card, the Ace of Wands. The Nine of Cups is here. Yeah, wish fulfillment. This is what you've been waiting for. This talk, this communication is finally going to happen. It does really feel like time. And coming out of that, I feel there is a decision being made. I would say both by this person, both by you, and the two of you together. Bottom of the deck, it's the Lover's card. No more telling than that around a decision between the two of you. Connected to the heart chakra, and this is Archangel Raphael. the angel for love, connected to the heart chakra as well, but also moving into the throat chakra. I love, I speak, I love you. Yes, there is love here between the two of you. It's really incredibly clear, but there's something's coming in. There's some things that are not resolved. Clearly, there's communication here just has to happen, and it is. It's time for this communication. The timing seems really important here somehow. So the Lover's card just revealed the Queen of Wands in reverse. And here's the thing, and it's here with the Page of Swords in the upright and the Ace of Wands, Aries, but also bringing in Sagittarius and Leo. But that's the energy around communicating. So there's like some hesitation, but they will be making the contact, but there's hesitation around it. And I feel like that's just connected to whatever's been going on here, because there is some selfish energy, there is some impulsive energy, there might even be a vice here, so that definitely could be connecting for some of you where that's been playing a really big part, like something has to change. That's what the choosing is between, you know. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, look, the golden egg. One egg shy of 10 eggs. I'm being silly. 1 cup shy of the 10 of Cups, life together. Had you built a life together? Were you building it? Was it on the table? It's literally on the table. But yeah, it's interesting with the eggs, isn't it? You can see the duck's feet here, look. Like here it is. It's connecting directly here with the Eight of Wands. It's catty corner with the World card. 9 of Wands in reverse. Here it is again. The apology. So this is more than an apology, I'm going to tell you. It's here again, though. 10 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse. This energy of, like, I'll hear you out. The 10 of Cups is here, so it's here. Talking about the 9 eggs. 1 egg shy of 10, 1 cup shy of the 10 of Cups, life together. It's here. It's here. This is more than an apology. This is a new cycle. All this rainbow energy here as well, it connects me to hope. And this is the cup energy. It's around the love, the emotions, and it is connected to this 10 of Swords in reverse, which is back, which is the apology. And it's like, I'll hear you out energy. The Magician is here. In the upright, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Look. There are 2 Lovers card in this deck. One depicting divine masculine kind of figure and a divine feminine figure. Just remember, it's not about gender here. They're both here and they're both in the upright. Oh my gosh, this is just so clear. Yeah, this conversation is most definitely more than an apology. It is make or break, but I'm going to lean more towards making and wishes coming true energy. This is strong. You both want this. You both love each other. There have been blocks, complications. There's communication issues. There is some selfish energy going on. There's a big apology. There are regrets. Somebody's kind of crawling their way to you somehow. And as I say that, I'm like looking at the 9 of Wands. I'm looking at you, turtles. It is somebody who's been indecisive, and there's timing energies here. Again, here is, look at this. So this 10 of Swords back in reverse, connecting directly to the Ace of Wands. What they know they need to do, first of all, to open up any conversation, to break any silence or end any no contact is apologize. Get out of that hermit energy and do that. They are. Wheel of Fortune, literally, and it's sincere. The 10 of Cups, connecting us here with the Lovers. The Wheel of Fortune, the World card. This new cycle, the possibilities, again, it is just super strong. And the Magician, who has access to all the tools, all the resources, all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet, by the way. And they can alchemize what has gone on. It's like understanding it and thinking about it and making changes, making moves, getting focused. The Magician is connected both to the solar plexus chakra, I do, as well as the throat chakra, I speak, which is really clear here. 8 of Wands, the Chariot, the 9 of Cups, both the Lover's card here. This is a big, 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 big apology, and it's more. It could even be moving into more like where somebody's making these offers at this event, or if you're seeing them. Because this is a conversation, it's a talk that you've needed to have, I feel like, for a really long time. If it is going down around anybody else at some kind of an event, there you go. Both Lovers cards here. Really clear. Again, and I'll talk about the Knight of Pentacles in a moment, that you have a decision to make. They have a decision to make. And you have, both of you, you have a decision to make together. Your love for each other is very clear. The intensity is really clear, by the way. This is just coming off all kinds of intense energy, chemistry. Also, I do really feel, and don't take it personally, Taurus, but that energy of stubbornness, I really feel that here today. And it feels like there's some on both sides, and it does feel like somebody's going to give. Something's got to give. And I do feel like it's around the rent. It could be you, but you know, only you can say. The future, the possibilities are extremely clear in here. It's time to talk about it. It's time to make a decision. It is time to talk about it. It is time to make a decision. Look at this as I hold on to these 2 Lovers cards. The soulmate energy is off the chart here, coming together energy, and this person is definitely in a self-actualization energy. And yes, it does include an apology and regret. It's not all it is, though. And here, again, you know what I just heard, holding up these 2 Lovers and the 10 of Cups, that I kind of looked down at the world called The Future's So Bright, I gotta wear shades. It's not a very romantic song. That's what came in. And look, as well, the Magician, alchemizing. Has above, so below, making it happen. With the Lovers on each side. This is very goosebumpy, Taurus. Very clear. I want to bring in some oracle. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet, by the way. You are watching the Tarot Closet reading. These 3 are yours. Bottom of the deck. Wisdom. Information. Just an FYI, an owl is a Scorpio, which is very interesting. And they can hold back some emotions, but there's a lot of them. They're deep. The nocturnal energy, they see things that we can't. It's like it looks like it's on a stamp. Look, there's even like a stamp here as if it was like a message is being sent. It's like information in that, like what they've realized. And it does connect emotionally too. Wish fulfillment is pretty much off the charts. Because that's the other thing. That's what the Magician is doing. Making these wishes come true. Connecting with that 9 of Cups. And as I say that, the Magician is here again. An oracle with the world in it, no less. About the future and the butterfly. Butterflies, too. The 2 of you. After whatever went on. Talking. Making decisions. Confessing feelings. The future. It is just so clear. Life-changing decisions, again, here with our World card. Our Knight of Pentacles, ready to do the work. Guide is here, being guided by this information, this wise owl. A literal energy here. You can see the labyrinth, and around the labyrinth there's a lot of writing and typing, so it's information. Like having this talk finally or through messages or however you do is totally life-changing energy here. Communication. And as I say that, look what is here. Communication. The three messengers here, the birds on a wire. It's time. So clear. And it's here with the Eight of Wands. The last two coming in, success and community. Yeah, so this conversation, successful kind of energy. Look, there's the butterfly. That's also, you could say, like the butterfly successfully transitioning from a caterpillar, or a butterfly that has made it through the storms and the rain. We see that rain on the window in the Five of Cups, because it's coming here also with community, and that's about coming together. And I want to validate, again, if it's at an actual event around family and friends that you might share, that's also clear. And you can see this big, big round tree stump, which is showing us all the years, like how old is this tree? So there's definitely a validation, an energy around that if you've known each other a long time, or it's around other people. I do kind of feel like there's somebody on somebody's side who's cheering, like wants this for you. But again, this is also about coming together. I want to bring in some channeled love messages, Taurus. Love messages from your person. That's it. Messages from their higher self. You are all that I want, all that I need, all that I desire, all that I love. I am so drawn to you. I want to be the reason for your sweetest dreams. No, I am not over you. It's right here with the apology and our repeat. Ten of Swords in reverse. You complete me, Taurus. When we parted, part of me left with you. That's my other half energy right here in between our two lovers cards. That's so wild. I have a song playlist about you. I have a song playlist about us. You are my destiny. It's right here with the Wheel of Fortune. Connecting to one of the Lover's cards and the Ten of Cups, and this information being delivered by our friendly tarot closet owl. I want to return, but I am a big chicken. It's connecting actually to some of this Queen of Wands in reverse energy. You touched my soul so deeply. I know that I have hurt you, disappointed you. Please believe me when I say I'm sorry. Yeah, it's right here with the apology. Taurus, this is your Taurus message today. Trust the timing of this reading. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet. I'm sending you love and light, hoping the best for you, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon.